Hello everyone, we continue to make changes. In this video, I want to share with you two more recent changes. These two have something to do with social media. Thank you all for jumping on this video with me. I am Rick Thomas. Our ministry is helping people live effective lives. Just recently, we have created two more social media platforms, and I want to walk you through why we are doing it so that, well, you understand. And as always, if you have any questions, you can talk to us about it. Just recently, we have started a Parler account, and then also we have started a We.me platform. Parler is a mirror social media platform to Twitter. And so think what Twitter is. Well, Parler is another version of that. And then MeWe is a mirror to Facebook. Everybody knows what Facebook is. Well, now we have MeWe. And so I want to walk through why we have created those two social media platforms. I trust it will make sense and that you would want to join us there. Now let me say up front that we are not just shutting the doors, pulling the blinds down on Twitter or Facebook. We have those accounts open. We're not doing that much on Twitter, but we're going to continue to give our resources away on Facebook. But in addition to that, we also want to start and really do some work on Parler, and we also want to do the same thing on We.me. Now the reason for that is, quite simply, it's a backup plan. Over the last several years, some of our content has been suppressed. Now, we have known for some time that that was coming to us because, well, to be honest with you, we have a distinct Christocentric message. We talk about biblical counseling, how to change your life according to the Bible. And there are some people that own social media platforms, OWN, and they don't like our message. And because they own the platforms, well, they have the ability to suppress, they can shadow ban, they can demonetize, they can deplatform. If you're not familiar with those words, basically what it means is they can get rid of us or hide our stuff where people can't, or they can't get to it. And so we've done a couple of things. One, we've started a Parler account where there's more openness, more freedom of speech than what you have over on Twitter. And then We.me, well, it's very similar, except it operates the way Facebook does. Now, I do appeal to you that if you don't mind, if you're able, you can start your own accounts and that you would follow us on those two platforms. As they continue to restrict what we are doing, we want to make sure that we have other choices so that you will be able to receive our resources. Now, social media has never been the primary place to where we build our ministry. I have been somewhat outspoken about that, and I would appeal to you that if you have a Christian ministry, if you have a biblical counseling ministry, then just please consider that you don't want to put all of your eggs on a social media platform that you don't own. The word for that is called sharecropping, where you go on somebody else's property and you build something. Well, you can do that, but you always have to keep in mind that you don't own what you build because you are sharecropping. And so we treat our social media platforms, well, we treat them a particular way. For example, it's not the primary place we build because it's sharecropping. Also, it's only a unidirectional ministry for us, meaning we use these platforms to give our resources away, to communicate ideas about biblical counseling and how to change, but we don't dialogue on any of those platforms because we don't want to train people to come there to have communication, knowing that someday there's a possibility that we could be shut down. Well, that day is here. And so we use our social media platforms unidirectionally to give our resources away. But we are a dialogue ministry, meaning we want to talk to you. We want to interact with you. But the place where we do that is on our website where we own it. We have spent a lot of money this year building our website for this very purpose, knowing that it's coming to where we would be suppressed, and we wanted to make sure that we had a place that we could control the narrative. We could control what we say, we can interact with you, and we don't have to worry about Big Brother coming in and suppressing what we want to do. And so having our website is important, and if you want to interact with us, please come to us and dialogue on our forums. We're going to continue to make our website better. I know in some ways it has been problematic, but we're not unaware of that. It does take a lot of money. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of skill. And so we have the right skilled position players who can help us to continue to develop what we are doing here. And so in addition to having these unidirectional social media platforms, of course, we want to build ours. And just recently, we've taken all of our videos and we have moved them over to our website as well. And so we have all of our articles, we have all of our podcasts, we have all our videos, we have all of our graphics, we have our LMS, our online training program, we have all of our communication, our interactive forums. They're all here. And so if Facebook decided that we don't want you anymore, maybe if we ever got to that place, or Twitter or LinkedIn or Parler or Instagram or YouTube, if they all shut us out, we're okay, because we have built this big box store that we own. And so we changed to Parler and MeWe. We'll continue to dabble with Facebook, but we want to build those out. But we will always maintain our place, our property, our structure, our building. And so I just make that appeal to you. Again, if you're building a ministry, think about building something that you own that they can't come and get and take away from you. Use these platforms as long as they permit you to do so. If you want to follow us on MeWe or Parler, please jump on and be our friends, and we will be your friend as well. If you want to talk to us, come to our place and we will dialogue with you. In over 12 years, we have never turned anyone away, and by the grace of God, we never will. And so you can interact. It's a civil place. It's a safe place. It's a Christocentric place where we build each other up and try to help each other out. Let me make one more appeal, something that Lucia and I have talked about this and decided this is something that we need to do. Knowing that there are people who are against our message, they're against freedom of speech, they are against conservative values. We have started identifying ministries and organizations that either are promoting the cause of Christ or they are promoting a conservative message, and we want to get behind them and support them. For example, we have recently became annual subscribers to the Daily Wire, which is I started to say ministry, but it's not. It's an organization that many of you have heard of, Ben Shapiro. Well, the reason that we're doing that is because it's not a Christocentric organization, but yet it is a conservative one, and it allows us, if you look at it like this, the foundation of our country needs to be conservative so that we can have more freedom as Christians to be able to communicate our message. And so it's like two tiers. We, a smaller Christian culture, need as much freedom as we possibly can have. There are a group of people who may not be Christians, but yet they believe in conservative values and they want to impact the culture. Therefore, we support Christian ministries and missionaries and organizations, and we also support organizations that are helping us by promoting conservative values. Another organization that we are supporting is Black Rifle Coffee. I have switched my coffee over to Black Rifle because, again, it's a conservative organization. And so that's my appeal. If you have somebody that you listen to, someone that you like, whether they're Christian or not, but they communicate conservative values or Christocentric values, I would appeal to you to get behind them and support them in whatever way that you can. I want you to support us so that we can continue to build this ministry that we own. we need your support and we need your help, because we are in a vulnerable position if we are depending upon people who are against our message, if we're depending on them to be the ones to carry our message. And so we need your help to build our ministry. But then there's other organizations that are doing a great job as well. And so you identify the ones that you want to get behind, you support them. Continue to share and use our resources. As you think about us, please pray for our ministry. But that's why we have built 2 alternative social media platforms. It's a backup plan, because you never know what's going to happen. And so we have the ability to do it. And so we are doing it. That's why. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day.